All right, guys, the scissor sweep. Basic sweep. Everybody learns it early on in our jiu-jitsu careers, but are we doing it right? Let me show you. When we go to set up the scissor sweep, we trap the wrist, maybe we pull it, we grab a lapel, and maybe we push. We create some distance. When we place our knee and our shin bone into the belly or across the center line, this is the mistake I see most people make with this sweep. They put the knee too low and right into the hips. Then they go to try to sweep and nothing happens. Actually, what does happen is your guard gets passed. Your guard gets passed or you get foot locked. A counter to a scissor sweep is a foot lock. So, when we enter the scissor sweep situation, trap the wrist, grab the lapel, create some space. When I insert my leg, I want to...
Gonna hurt.
This is going to hurt. My knee is always higher than my ankle. So my leg is on this 45-degree angle and my ankle is low. Now what I want to do with these grips in my knee is create tension. So my hands pull, but my knee pushes. And I'm going to do that all at once. Notice how when I do that, Lee's spine rounds. And now my sweep is easy.
We always think of a scissor like, well,
That's right.
gotta
We
do this.
call this a scissor sweep, but we do it and people think, whoa, I'm going like this. And I'm going to kick you over with my legs.
This is not the only time I've found a technique, the way it's named, it tends to make you think the wrong thing. Like your guillotine choke has zero vertical pressure.
No.
But when you hear the word guillotine, you think of a vertical
You
blade.
think up and down. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the scissor sweep, we gain our grips, create space, get off of our back onto our hip, insert your knee into their chest and sternum, but keep your foot low against their leg and keep your bottom leg hooking. I will hook with my calf and my ankle around the bottom leg. Now here's the fun part. Tension. Pull with the grips, push with the knee. Notice how I'm lifting Lee's knees off the mat almost. And there's my sweep.
If you put your, so there's obviously knee too low is no good.
Yeah.
If you put your knee too high, you don't get that rounding on my spine,
Correct.
right? It'll still hurt, but you don't get the action you want to screw up my posture.
Correct.
So there is a too high and a too low.
That's right. I want to be just below your sternum, like almost in your solar plexus.
Right. Okay.
So when
So not in here.
not in your chest plate,
Okay.
lower.
Lower.
Yeah. So when I gain my grips, I move my body. This happens. You feel where I place my knee.
Yeah. So you're right.
Yeah. Pull.
You got enough to curl my spine now.
Now all of a sudden,
Oh.
you become really light and my sweep becomes easy.
You don't even have to do it fast. You shouldn't have to do it fast. That's true of most submissions. though.
And here's the thing. If I can put you into this position, I have my grips. I do this.
Oh.
Go ahead, do something.
Yeah. Sucks.
I'm loading you up onto my knee, making it really uncomfortable for you, and you have no choice but to lay down for me.
It seems like that's also a strong and comfortable position for you. You could maintain that for a number of seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So when we have these grips, we insert this knee. The top knee is doing its thing. The bottom leg. A lot of the times, people leave it on the mats. And then your guard gets passed. That's right. This leg, it's going to hover just above the mat, but I want to hook my calf and my hamstring around your knee.
So it's not on the mat.
It's not on the
And
mat
it's
at
not
all.
high on my leg.
Nope.
It's just off the
It's
mat.
just off the mat on the bottom side of your femur.
Even if I try to lift. No.
If you try to lift,
Huh?
you're going over.
When you put the tension on, the only thing that's holding me up is that knee.
That knee.
When you load tension, this knee actually comes right off the mat.
That's right. That's right.
So there's no chance.
There's no chance. So I want to be hooking and monitoring this leg.
Yeah.
If it's down and loose, you're climbing, you're stepping. Hook, tension, goodbye. There you go, guys. The scissor sweep. This is a technique off of my blue belt curriculum. So this is something that my blue belts must know step by step and how to perform. So if you're ever studying for your blue belt, here's a video for you. Place that knee higher up into the body versus low into the belt. Don't let that leg be completely horizontal. Get your knee higher than your ankle. And when you get those grips, pull and create that tension into their body, their torso.
I want that spine rounded.
I want their spine to start to round, and I want them to suffer. So that when I put them on their back, I can make them suffer more. I mean, would I do that, Lee?
You absolutely would do that.
Okay, good. Isn't that the point of jiu-jitsu?
It seems like it.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Make your opponent suffer.
Hmm.
Great. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks, Lee.
Thanks, sir.
You bet, buddy.
Yeah. That reminds me of when we talked about the butterfly hooks.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you don't want to just insert your butterfly hooks and have them sitting on the mat. They should be hooking and pulling.
Yes.
They're off the mat and they're active.
Yes.
Right? There's a big difference between that and this.
That's right.
Yeah. It's almost like a lot of this stuff kind of all means the same kind of stuff.
Once you start to think about it like that,
Yeah. It's like, you don't have to learn 8 million things. You just
No.
have to learn.
and that's called learning concepts and principles.
Right.
Right?
Right.
The concept is the same no matter where you are. The principle is the same no matter where you are.
Right. Right.